Hello everyone, Jason here from TSST Time, going over some more nerdy talk, once again Star Wars stuff. This one in particular is the types of Jedi, not the ranks, and I'm not going to cover anything about the Sith. This one is just the different types of Jedis and a brief overview of them. So to start out, there are three main types of Jedi. There are subcategories in this, but I won't go over much of that. There's the Jedi Guardian, the Jedi Counselor, and the Jedi Sentinel. Now, generally speaking, this is mainly from the EU, but generally, each Jedi has a lightsaber crystal that is somewhat unique to the type of Jedi that they are. They don't need to follow this, like Mace Windu had his own color, and other people have changed their color and everything, but generally, the color of the lightsaber represents the type of Jedi that they are. For example, blue was the Jedi Guardians, green was the Jedi Counselor, and red was, well, the Sith, and yellow was the Jedi Sentinel. So let's go over what each actual Jedi group was. So as you can probably guess, Jedi Guardian is, well, a Guardian. It's the group of Jedi that are mainly combat proficient. They focused more on lightsaber combat than anything else. They are the warriors of the Jedi. The subcategories, they're basically anything that has to do with fighting. That's the subcategory of a Jedi Guardian. They could be starship people. They could be the battle masters. They could be the people that are training, the younglings and everything, how to use a lightsaber. But that's generally what the Guardians are. Now, the Counselors are a bit different. They're the exact opposite of a Guardian. They are much more focused in enhancing their Force knowledge. They are the ones that are generally seen as more of the knowledge seekers and the peaceful of the Jedi, even though that's not necessarily the case. A Counselor could be more violent than a Guardian. They could be more used to actual combat situations. They just have, generally speaking, more knowledge in the Force and have focused much of their time in that. They are the diplomats, the healers, any librarian that you would see, generally speaking, they are the Counselors. They're the ones that are in charge of the knowledge, and they hold on to that. They focus most of their lives in that general realm. And now we get on to the Sentinel. Now, as you may have guessed, there's the ones that focus on Force, and then there's the ones that focus on lightsaber and combat. Sentinels are basically the middle ground. They are the ones that want to do both. Generally speaking, they are not as proficient in lightsaber combat as a Guardian is, and they aren't as proficient as in the Force as a Counselor would be. However, they are probably the most suited to any sort of scouting mission. That's what they usually were used for. They are much more of the ones that are sent out and are prepared for any situation almost, and are best suited to survive that situation. Now, there are different people that you may have seen in movies and TV shows and in books that aren't necessarily along each path. These paths are mainly shown through games and everything, and some books. But generally speaking, there are some main characters that have followed certain paths. For example, Obi-Wan, Plo Koon, in case people don't know that, he was the Starfighter Jedi that died in the movies. But he was a Jedi Guardian. Obi-Wan Kenobi, these are all Jedi Guardians. Now, Counselors, these are, I guess Luke is considered that in some ways because of his lightsaber color choice, but don't let that take away from his lightsaber combat. But Qui-Gon Jinn, Yoda, and everyone, those are the main Counselors. Now, there aren't really a lot of Sentinels that have made their way into the movies and whatnot that you see, but some Sentinels are like Bastila from Knights of the Old Republic. She was sent out on a lot of scouting missions. She was sent on alone a lot. But those are generally the ones that are Sentinels, as I said before. They're usually sent out on their own and best prepared for their mission. Now, don't think that a Jedi Guardian isn't proficient in the Force or Consular isn't proficient in lightsaber combat. These are just the general titles that is given to them based on what they studied. However, a Jedi Guardian could be extremely amazing in the Force, in the Force. You can look at Mace Windu. He was very strong in the Force. Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi. These were people that trained mainly in lightsaber combat, but were extremely strong in the Force as well and knew a lot of it. Same goes for consulars. Yoda, for example, amazing duelist. He's a very good, top-tier Jedi at the time in terms of lightsaber combat. Qui-Gon Jinn was also considered extremely good in lightsaber combat. They just focused in different areas initially, so that's what they are considered. So overall, those are the main categories of the Jedi that are out there. Again, there's a lot more information about them that you can find, a lot more subcategories that go over them, but these are the brief overviews. Like I said, Jedi is usually, I'm not sure if I said this, but a Jedi is usually a Peacekeeper. They are the ones that do not wish for combat, but they are prepared for it. They can be very peaceful, very calm, very focused on knowledge, and in the next second, they can be absolute killing machines. They are trained for all of that stuff, and that's basically what I have to say about the types of Jedi that are out there. I'll go over the Sith, as well as the rankings of the Jedi and the Sith in another video. But that's it for now, so thank you all for listening. Hope you learned something. If I got anything wrong, if you liked what I said or anything like that, leave a comment down in the description below. Subscribe to the channel if you want to. There's a lot of other videos that I do, gaming videos and everything, so check it out if you want to. But thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you all in the next video. See you later.